in a shot us along with a wet.
Brandon McGrath, it's wet out there coming from school. It's wet.
It's raining cats and dogs. That's why we were inside.
Obviously, if we were outside, we would be drenched. And
if we got an awning or something, we'd be able to do the shows outside in the rain. Then we get electrocuted.
You guys want to buy the awning? There you go.
Yep. Okay, anyway, let's recap last night's Sox and the Jays. I have 10 innings, but I was wrong. That's actually, they won at 4-3.
That's the third error on the show.
I know. Matt Lindstrom got the win at 1-0. Delabin got the loss at 1-1. Addison Reed got the save, his 5th of the season. Tell us, how bad did the White Sox need that win last night?
No, they did. They're coming up 7. I think it was the bottom of the 8th. Paul Konerko cranked one out of the home run, made it 2-2. And then Diaza got a long double that made him come good. I got scared. Reed big saying that you struggle, but this is a turning point. Not a turning point, but
start of a streak?
Yeah, start of a streak. Like I said, they should have won it, but Konerko, I feel like he needs to be the man that him and Dunn need to be the man to step up. Diaza's doing good. Rios, hitting the ball. If the pitching could stay, it is in the offense. They're looking good. They're looking better now, but I think they still need to improve a little bit more. I'm in a happy mood today. They won.
All time. Okay, now let's go from there to the Cubs and Rangers last night. Cubs
no score.
Well, I know it because I printed this before at the end of but I forgot to put their score. The Cubs lose this one to a final of 4-2. Holland got the win at 1-1, which is an unbelievable outing. Travis Wood goes to 1-1, and Joe Nathan got a save. Darwin Barney gets a liner, diving catch on the center
He
field.
even thought that he
The
dropped
thing is,
it.
if he dives in that and he misses it, Cubs win. So it's a matter of life and death when you dive like that. And if he just takes it like that, if he just takes it on a hop the outfielder, then it's already tied. So that takes a lot of guts, and he's able to do it. But still a tough loss for the Cubs. They're still staying in games against good teams. They're just not getting over that hump yet.
I heard a quote from somebody today at school. They said something about the Cubs. They're like, this actually some cold Brewer fan told me each year. It's like the Brewers are the Cubs who we didn't think they are. That's what he told me today. Obviously, I tell you right now, you got to be surprised. Imagine if the Cubs winning this game, they'd be top.
Imagine winning all these games where they didn't have a lead in this one, but imagine they'd be.
If they play like this all year round, like I told you at the beginning of the show, the Cubs in 2013 will be in the playoffs.
And a quick injury update: Ian Stewart's playing in AAA now. Matt Garza's throwing, and they also signed Kevin Gregg and Cameron Lowe to minor league deals, getting rid of Brent Lillibridge, Takahashi designated for assignment. So they're trying to make these moves. Darwin Barney coming back last night.
They actually had a good.
So again, they are making their.
How long is Kufaji out?
Fujikawa, 15-day disabled. But anyway, the injuries, once they all come back, I say by May. I mean, you're not going to see this team, I don't think, compete for a division like you think. Just try to get some wins, because I think they're going to start winning these close games when they have a healthy team.
When we come back in October, you won't be saying that in September. We're previewing the playoffs.
Now let's recap Brewers, Giants. And what did I tell you when the Brewers had a 9-3 lead? This game was not over. I watched a weekend of this team do this to the Cubs, and they almost did it again. They had a 9-3 lead. Betancourt had a grand slam. The Giants almost came back.
That home run, they just missed it.
Gregor Blanco, that last play of the game, I heard that Aoki, are you talking about Aoki's home run or the Giants almost
home run?
To end the game, Gregor Blanco, wow. What an opportunity, almost. I was listening to it on the radio because I was playing PlayStation, and John Miller, the voice of the San Francisco Giants.
He didn't even call me.
I know. I see you enough during the week. And so then,
full week with Brandon today.
But anyway, it was close to a home run, but he caught it. But anyway, the Kinzer gets a win at 2-0, Zito gets a loss at 2-1, Henderson gets a save. Brewers needed a win like this to hold on, to help their bullpen.
Yeah, they do, but like I told somebody today, it ain't lasting long.
Okay, Brewers lose, Brewers win again 10-8. Now we shift from there to tonight, at least games that will be played tonight.
Cubs game ain't getting
Well, we'll get to that in a second. But first, Sox and Jays game 3, 6 o'clock on Comcast Sportsnet Plus. Because the Bulls will be on Comcast Sportsnet.
Yeah.
Quintana 0-0 against J.A. Happ. J-Happ they call him at 2-0. Happ's a lefty. That means Dunn's going to have some struggles. Quintana needs to have a good outing. They need to keep this rolling.
Yeah, they do. It's a big Quintana. If the pitching stay would, I'll tell you, man. I just didn't. It just really it irritates me because last year, not talking about last year, but you can come in, they're all good. It kind of hurting that Beckham's out too. That's a guy that gets him some lift too. But the pitching needs to stay really healthy this year. They want to beat somebody with the Tigers. Tigers win last night against the Mariners.
Indeed they do, and now let's preview Cubs-Rangers Game 2 tonight, 7 o'clock WGN. This rain is not looking good for them to start on time.
But I heard about 5:45 was the end, so whether that
So hopefully they do get that in. It'll be Grimm at 0-0 against Carlos Villanueva, 2 rough starters. If they do postpone it, possibly, there is a thing, in the beginning of May, the Cubs have a Monday and they have a Thursday off. And then the Tuesday and the Wednesday, the Rangers, they have the same thing, they have the Monday and the Thursday.
Yeah, but the Texas.
But listen, the 2 games are in Milwaukee, then in between. So they could go to Chicago the Monday, and then for, say, the tonight's round, if they rain out tomorrow, they play there on the Thursday.
I have a question with that thing, and now is that like the MLB says that, or is the team?
MLB
also the teams have no choice.
They have to decide when they have, and I think that'd be the perfect time. So the first week of May, if they do the Monday and Thursday, or one of the games gets rained out, but right now it's not looking too good either one. Again, the results of that game we will be talking about on Friday. But nonetheless, we'll see if the game gets in or tomorrow's. Finally, Brewers and the Giants, Game 2, 7 o'clock, Fox Sports, Wisconsin. Kyle Loesch trying to get his first win as a Brewer against Ryan Vogelsong, who's 1-1. Because my Facebook is blowing up over there. And who knows? But anyway, Vogelsong 1-1, Loesch 1-1, or 0-1. What does he need to do to get his first win as a Brewer?
Loesch, he just need to, like last night, he just need to play hard, keep the balls in the ground and make. The Giants are like a home run team. They swing for the fence, He's got to make sure, for the Brewers, to make sure that nothing happens like last night,
Because if they don't get that grand slam by Betancourt,
the game's over. They
pretty much they're losing. So
the Brewers are going to come out, play like they did last night, keep the momentum in Milwaukee, and hope it gets better. That's a surprising team that I don't got good faith in.
Okay, again, so they'll play Game 2 a little later on tonight, of course. Okay, now it's time for the news edition of...
Call it!
Brandon was very close last night. A.J. Pierzynski. Did he have another chance that he wrote on my wall? Did he have
he struck out!
Twice?
Yeah!
The first time, I'm like, Brandon, you got the Cub shirt all picked up.
We were watching it
he
together.
He strikes out! A.J., you're a Cub killer!
Did you think that's why I wrote on the wall?
Yeah, I figured he did something again. And then you were close. We missed it, but I took it as that he used, and you specifically told me. I said, "Is he gonna knock in the first one?" And you said yes.
No, I was like the same way I did last time. Rick, okay.
Yeah, that is what it is. That's how Rizzo did it. He knocked in the first run.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. He was the Miami Heat. If you think if he was supposed to score the first run.
Whatever. I got it.
So now, Brandon, what is your offer tonight for me to wear a Sox shirt Saturday?
Quintana's gonna get 6 strikeouts tonight in Blue Jay Stadium.
Okay. My offer tonight is going to be.
She has the crap written down.
I got a good one. That the Cubs-Ranger game tonight is going to get postponed.
You can't do that!
That's calling it! That is calling it!
God.
That works! There's no rules! That game is... If they play one inning, if they play a pitch tonight, then I lose. But if it gets rained out tonight, call it!
Oh, no, that's stupid. I'm not wearing that then.
Yes, you are!
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not wearing that. So.
Well, then if you win this week, I don't wear anything.
I'm not wearing that.
Yes, you are.
No,
you better hope the game plays today. There's no restrictions on how we do this. Preview for tomorrow. I'm out. I'll be on assignment in rainy Chicago. If for some reason the game cannot get played tomorrow and it gets postponed before we leave, we will have a show tomorrow. I will be here. If not, Anthony will be filling in for me tomorrow.
That is the stupidest call I've seen in my life.
Preview Sox Jays Game 4. And preview Cubs Rangers and Brewers Giants game 3. We're going to recap all the games from tonight and tomorrow when I return on Friday. But if not, we'll be recapping all the games from tonight tomorrow. Are you really having a big deal about this?
Yes.
I called it though.
I ain't wearing because the game's indicated, but still, I ain't wearing that shirt if that happened. That's a BS call. Change it. That is the biggest thing I've seen.
Adrian Beltre's going to get a double. There.
Thank you.
And the game's going to get called. No, I'm not going to do that game tonight because it's going to get rained out.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to you tomorrow.
No, I can't because then you're going to be I'm not wearing a shirt. So, I'm going to say Kyle Loesch is going to give up 2 home runs. So if Kyle Loesch gives up 2 home runs.
I like that one, you guys.
Well, you know what? Bite me. That is going to wrap it up for this April the 17th edition. Brandon, have a good show tomorrow with Anthony. Again, if the game gets rained out before I go, we will have a show. I will be here, so we'll see. For
Brandon McGrath,
I'm Ryan Yanishada saying thank you for watching this presentation of Around the Bases right here on YouTube.